Yeah. Y'all know I had to sound like any Philly joint if I was making a video. Anyways, we're gonna jump right into it. When I first start off, I use Master Prime by Maybelline 050, which is hydrating and smooth. I put it on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And I make sure I rub everything in evenly. On to our second step, I go to my Hard Candy color correction. The shade is like an orange color. I know on camera it looks like hella light, like a light skin. I don't know, don't judge me, but I use this around my mouth and my nose because I have eczema and it makes my skin darker in those places. So I use this to color correct. I also blend it out with a beauty blender. If I don't have a beauty blender around, I'll just use my fingers, like no big deal, whatever. While I was filming, I realized I was making these ugly ass faces, so you're gonna see me laugh throughout this video. Alright, on to our third step. I used the 355 Fit Me Dewy Smooth foundation. I poured it on the back of my hand and I spilled way too much, but I just scooped it back in there because I'm ghetto, so what, who cares? So I used this dirty ass beauty blender because I didn't wash it and I did this tutorial last minute. But I blend it all out. I make sure I put it on like all over my face to get full coverage, and I don't really take my time. I don't do anything evenly. I'm just like dabbing all over the place, honestly. And I make sure I get my forehead completely. I cover my eye. I know some people don't actually do their eye, but I make sure I do my eye. So next, after we're finished with that, the next step is going to be the concealer. I put the concealer under my eyes, both my eyes, to help with bags. I put it on the bridge of my nose, the middle of my forehead, kind of like between my eyebrows, and also on my chin, which you'll see coming up. I realized I was talking way too fast and I forgot to tell you what concealer I'm using. Is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. It's in the shade 20R207, or caramel for normal people who don't like using freaking numbers. This is like definitely like 2 tones lighter than my skin, but it blends out well and it gives me the highlight that I need and also conceals certain areas. After I conceal all the areas that I've chosen, I go into dab with this baby beauty blender. I make sure I'm dabbing evenly to get like full coverage for it, and making sure that it doesn't just like look light in one spot. I'm like trying to get my whole forehead. On to our next step, I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder, and I use this purple little triangle blender, I guess you can call it, and I dip it lightly into the powder. If I put too much on it, I'll like just dust it off a little bit or like blow a little bit of it off, but I put it underneath my eyes on top of the concealer. Put it on the bridge of my nose. I put a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my chin. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I'm using this soft brown color, and I'm also using this angle brush. It's called Glam and Beauty, sorry. And I got both of these from Five and Below. The brush came in like a set of 4 or 5, and this concealer shade, I don't know what they really call it because I just picked it up and threw it in my basket. I didn't even read anything on it. I got both of these from Five and Below. I think the shade was like 3 and the brush pack was like $5 for like 5 or 6 brushes. I like this brush because it's an angle brush, so I'm able to get even coverage for my eyebrows and also do details with it. As you guys can tell, I did my other eyebrow off camera because it was so much easier. I'm also repping for the 90s babies. I had to wear my Space Jam t-shirt. So next is going to be the concealer by LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I use it to clean up my brows and just make them look extra crisp, okay? I do it top and bottom, and I'll blend it out with my baby beauty blender. I don't have any kind of brushes that help, so yeah, no. I'm just blending it out like a regular joint with a regular schmegler the beauty blender. I also put that same concealer on my eyelids, and I use another beauty blender to blend that out on top before I do my eyeshadow. For my eyeshadow, I'm using this Pro Artist palette that my best friend Gloria got me for Christmas. And it's so cute, and it's so compact, and the shades actually come up. It's not like they real dull and you gotta do all this extra work. Like 2 different dabs and it's fine. So I'm using this golden brown bronze kind of color, and then I go in with this darker brown on the edge and in my crease. If you know me, you know I get hype over almost anything. I bought this Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette a while ago, and it was expensive as hell, but I had a gift card. But I love this because it's so pigmented. I'm using this burgundy, dark burgundy at the corner and the crease of my eyelids, and it's so pigmented that I really don't have to do 2 dabs of that. Like 1 and done, and you good. Like there is no going back. So I think my mom was talking to me in the middle of me doing my makeup. She probably was being joked, so that's what you see me laughing about. So I decided on what color I wanted to do to even it out, but I go in with this lighter reddish fuchsia color, and I'm starting in the middle of my eyelid and taking it from the middle, like the center of my eyelid, out. So I'm blending it outwards. After that, I'm thinking of like some kind of glitter that I want to do in the corner just to give it a pop. I go in with this light pink color, and I'm going at the very corner of my eyelid, and I'm also going underneath my eyelids too. Alright, so next I'm going to be using this big poofy brush by Glam and Beauty. This is the brush that came in the packet from Five and Below. I'm brushing off the loose setting powder because I'm done with it, and I've set it enough that I'm almost looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. So next I use this Pro Concealer in a darker shade than my skin tone, and it may not look like it, but it's really not, I wouldn't say a lot darker, but it's definitely like 2 shades darker than me, just to give some definition. I put it on the tip of my forehead, the side of my nose, and under my cheekbone. And I'm using this huge beauty blender to just even it out and blend. Duh. I don't know any other words to use other than blend. After I'm done blending, because if you do makeup, you know blending is probably the longest part about it, I go into mascara. Now I won't use fake lashes because I don't have steady hands to do it, and I just suck. So the lashes be crooked as hell, and I'll be pissed, and I'll be mad, and then lash glue be all over the place. I hate it. So you probably won't ever see me do lashes. I'll try it if y'all see, but I don't do it. So I'm using this Maybelline Lash Sensation Full Fan Effect, and it's waterproof. And I just bought this. I bought this from CVS. I don't know how much it costs. I'll let you guys know, but I really do like it. It does wonders. So back to the palette that Gloria got me for Christmas. I'm thinking about what kind of blush I want to use, and I usually use this orange, and I don't even know why I tried to even play myself and use anything else. Like I wasn't going to use the orange, so I went in with the orange. So I'm putting it on my cheeks, and I was feeling my chin because it felt real dry, but I guess I just ain't care enough, so I'm still blending. Next, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild flat brush. This is like, a lot of people use this for foundation, but I just used it with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 35 Deep. Okay, so I got this brush from Ipsy, and I'm trying to see if I can show you the name of it, but it just wasn't coming. It's a fan brush, and I'm also using this Winky Luxe Charm holographic highlighter, and I got that from Ipsy too. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. Do you see my face? Like, did you see my eyes? When I tell you I use this if I'm going out and stuff like that, I'll use it for extra like highlights and stuff. It's so cute. I put it on my nose, I put it on like my high cheekbones, and on the little, what's that thing, Cupid's bow of my lip, and then I'll also put it like right underneath my eyebrow. Okay, so lastly is the lips, and I'm using two Kiss products. One of the Kiss products is going to be the dark brown lip liner, and the second is going to be the Scandal liquid lipstick. And the liquid lipstick, the shade is, let me see if I can find it. Girl, it don't even say. Like, I'm not even trying to figure it. It don't say, but it's like a nudish color, and I just put that over top of the lip liner. Lastly, I put this lovely, oh my gosh, like I'm in love with this doggone lip gloss, Hard Candy in the shade Lion Tamer. When I tell you this joint is so popping, like you have to look at the shine. Like when I put this joint on, I had to slow the video down for y'all. Look at this shine. Yes, girl. Like, who told you to shine like that? Alright, let me chill out. I do too much. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That is the whole tutorial. And I'm satisfied how it came out. I had to poof up my hair and stuff like that because it was just way too fucking flat for me. I also set my whole face with this Mario Badescu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Don't come for me. I'll learn how to pronounce it next time. Thanks for watching.